Girl. All right, let me just get the Zoom into one person big difference going here. All right, I think we are live in there. Well, welcome everyone. Let me open up the screen again. Oh, technology. All right, I got it working. Awesome. I think I'm everywhere. Oh, I should record. Hold on. Let me record too in case they need that. There we go. Now we are recording. Please mute yourself as you get on. Please. Thank you so much. Well, welcome to the team call. My name is Maria Williams, if you don't know who I am. And I'm excited to be here. The Pros had another previous engagement, so they asked me to hop on. Plus, I wanted to talk about mindset and share some things with everyone. So we decided to do one big whole team call for our whole entire team. So excited to have you all here. We're going to kick it off. Carrie, you want to kick it off with some announcements?
Absolutely. Okay, let me go to my list. Okay, so we got a lot going on right now, right? So we still have our level up calls through May 27th. Tonight we got Amy Homewood in 30 minutes. Marcy Steiner's the next night. No, but Maria, you are doing our
I'm doing Tuesday, flip the switch. Yes.
Flip the switch, exactly. So I would say Tuesday night, send them to Miss Maria Williams, flip the switch, the company one. But this is the last week of the level up calls, ending on Thursday with Marcel. And then let's see what else we got.
Can you share that PowerPoint?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That would be great.
Can you see this? Yay.
Yes, we can see it now. Perfect.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so tomorrow night, Maria. Thursday night, let's see. Sorry, this is technology, right? What the heck? There we go. Thursday night, with Stu's Zoom, we've got Dr. Brett Brimhall. He'll be sharing that as well. Saturday, we've got our Success Mastery. Make sure we're all tuned into that. Those have been absolutely incredible. And then Elite Academy, you guys, July 10th. Make sure everybody is registered. I'm telling you guys, it is going to be so exciting what we've got going on July 10th for Elite Academy. I know there's so much going on behind the scenes that corporate is working on that they're going to be unveiling. Yep, pom-poms. Before that.
Get your pom-poms. I want everybody to have blue metallic pom-poms. So when we do the LVA and our whole team, we can see everyone shaking them.
And then one thing before that, we don't have in the slides, but June 19th is going to be the next LVA, okay? So just so everybody knows, if you are new, the third Saturday of every month will be a live LVA. Right this moment, it was Phoenix, it was Florida, and Salt Lake City that we had it just, Saturday. And so it's going to be the third Saturday of every single month going forward, other than the months that we have Elite Academies or conventions. So that way you can plan that on your calendar. I know they're actively looking at adding more cities to that. So stay tuned, be checking bigbluecalendar.com. Don't forget about that. Now they've got more live meetings going on, and just stay posted on if there are additional things coming up. But that way you can plan for that. If you can any way impossible, or if it's possible anyway to attend them in person, it's phenomenal. The energy, you guys, I can just tell you for those that were there, it was mind blowing. And if you can't, then you register for that and you watch those virtually. And then the huge news, if you haven't heard, global convention in Salt Lake City, October 7th through 9th. That is in person. You guys, I can't even tell you how excited I am about this. We had Steve from corporate here at Elite Academy in Phoenix, and I said to him, I feel like we have pulled the plug on a live event too early. And I'm so excited. So make sure you know it's Salt Lake City, not Phoenix, and it's 1 week earlier. And they had to move the dates just, on the venue that was there. And right now it's a max of 2,500 people. So that absolutely should sell out. So make sure everybody gets registered, they get their tickets. You want to see it. Just so you know, it will be virtual for those that can't attend, but we all know, or those who have been around know, the power of events in person. There's nothing that compares to it. So if there is any way possible, if you can move heaven and earth to be there, do that. I know there are definitely restrictions, and you Canadians are still on super strict lockdowns. I'm looking at Danny. Yep. So we understand that, but I just mean, if there's anyone in your team that you can possibly get there, get registered, make sure everybody has the correct dates. If you can't get there, still block out those dates on your calendar, so you can gather your teams maybe and do something locally, or that you can watch it yourself. But Global Convention Live, so beyond excited for that. And I think, yep, that's it. Oh, let me see. And what's that say? My thing's blocking it. I'm trying to move the
convention is live. Exactly what you just said. 2,500 people.
Oh, okay. I couldn't, my people are covering that, like all your faces, and I'm like, I can't move it fast enough. I don't know where my cursor is. And
question.
Yes.
That's a question. Sorry. So being as we're Canadians, and we might be locked down still, but hopefully not, but is convention also going to be on Zoom?
Yes, so that's what I mean. So it's 2,500 in person, and then they're also having it virtually as well. So those that can't attend for whatever reason, absolutely, yes.
Thanks.
Yep. And then don't forget Wanderlust Cabo trip. That ends at the end of June, is the end of the qualifications. You must be paid as a Pro 4. I know Leslie and Bill have already won that. And the pose, and we've had a few other people as well. But so qualify for that. Look at what you need to do, be checking all of that. I know Maria is like this close to earning it as well, and many others. So just do not forget about that. Again, anything possibly you can do, if you can make that happen, that trip will be phenomenal, and you want to be there. And you want anyone on your team that is remotely close, worth making that last minute push to get there. And that's everything on that. So back to you, Maria.
All right. Thank you so much for that information. So you got to get registered for global. 2,500 people is going to go fast. So I would move everything possible and get registered as soon as possible, because those 2,500, they're really going to fly. And I don't want anyone regretting not being there, because the energy we had in Phoenix, and we had a small group, right? It wasn't our big normal group, because everyone's like just trying to figure it all out. But the energy was amazing. Seeing human beings, hugging them, and just, the energy in the room. And so I think, because we've gone a year without a face-to-face big event, I think that event is going to be just off the charts, right? When I spoke on Saturday, my topic that I chose was mindset is everything. And it just works out as everything's turning out. In this business, what I asked everyone, what is the number one thing that you need to do in this business? The number one thing. Anybody want to put it in the chat? What do you think the number one thing is that we all have to do to get where we want to get to? It's one thing. I don't see anybody putting it in the chat. Invite. Yes, Ann Tucker. Yes. Invite. If you cannot get out of the gates, if you can't invite, if you start doubting yourself and putting all this stuff in your mind, right? That is when you plateau, right? That is when things don't go the way you want it to go. So why do we get stuck? Because it's very simple to say to someone, hey, Tanya, I'd love for you to take a look at something. Do you got 5 minutes? That used to be my invite at the beginning. 5 minutes. What did I send her? An ABC video. And then I would get on the phone and call her and start chatting with her. Okay. That was my invite at the beginning. You got 5 minutes to watch something. You've got to check this out. And it was just my excitement about what we have our hands on, which we still have our hands on today, right? So that's so simple to do, but why do people not do it more often, right? Why don't they open up conversations? To me, because the skill set is very easy in this business. It's all about your mindset. It's where you begin to doubt yourself. It's where the little voice comes in telling you that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve this.
And
Allison, can you mute it? Thanks.
I got it. So where your voice, that little voice, right, starts saying not the positive stuff to yourself, starts saying negative stuff, right? Like, you're not as good as her. You can't do what she's doing. Oh, look at that person. Or you're not good enough. You don't deserve it. All of that gets into our mindset. So we have to work on our mindset. I have been working on my mindset since I was in my 20s. And you probably heard this story. I used to drive 45 minutes to work. I used to put a cassette in, listen all the way to work, and listen all the way back. I had it in my office to share with my team at work. So I've been working on my mindset. Now I realize that I was working on my mindset. So when this business came to me, everything I had worked on, I could apply it into this business, right? Some people have never worked on their mindset and they just discover it in network marketing, right? They discover personal development. I've been listening to Tony Robbins for many, many, many years. You can see some of his videos when we was, I think around 20 years ago. I used to watch those. It wasn't on YouTube because I don't think YouTube was around then, but it was somewhere that I would watch his stuff. So knowing that mindset is everything, about a year ago, Carrie and I found the I Can Institute with Deb Erickson. So why we fell in love with Deb Erickson is because she's a mindset coach. First of all, she's been in network marketing. She's made it to the top of 2 different companies. And then she decided to just train people because she wanted to reach more women, right? She wanted to reach across the board. So she's made it to the top. She gets network marketing, and she gets that our biggest things that holds us all back is right in here, right in between here, the mindset, the little voice that talks to us, right? So so we've been following her for about a year, and the key to what she has, it's neural tools. There's a lot of people that teach mindset or talk about mindset, but nobody out there has the neural tools like she does. And that is huge, because when you listen to those neural tools, your brain, you can change the thoughts in your brain. Our brains are I can't even say the word, like plastic. Let me put it that way, right? Our brains, we can change those neural pathways in our brains. What is it, Carrie?
Neuroplasticity?
Yes. So we can change those pathways in our brains. We can change those negative thoughts. But the problem is, we have been saying these negative things to ourselves year over year for many, many years. And women have more negative thoughts than men. Of course we do. We have about 85,000 negative thoughts a day. I don't think I have 85,000 negative thoughts a day, but they're in there somewhere, right? They're in the back in my subconscious where I'm not even thinking of them. So I'm doing a program with Deb right now. And in this program that I'm doing, it allows everybody to have 50% off membership with her. Now, this is huge, right? We've had a whole group that have been doing it and paying $69 a month. I think I had a 10% discount, but now she's giving our team 50% discount. So from $69 a month, it's a gold membership, what it's called, $34.50. And yes, Lori, thank you. It's for a lifetime, but you're not locked in for a lifetime. If you only want to do it for a month, you can do it for a month. And if you don't like it, then this could stop. If you want to do it longer. But what I love that she's tying into this is so when you have this gold membership, there are classes. She has 8 different classes. She's going to start a class with all of us together on June 2nd. It starts this class. The class is called I Can Sell and Recruit. This class is going to dive into all the blocks that are in here that don't let you sell and recruit. Whatever stops you from recruiting, whatever stops you from selling, right? She's going to uncover those blocks and give you tools so you can work on those blocks and have breakthroughs. So there's 8 classes. You can do all the classes that are in there. She's going to do that one particularly with us, right? There are 80 neuro tools. I personally listen to 4 neural tools a day, because she says when you listen to 4 neural tools a day is when you finally crack in there, right? So when you finally get through there and you change that mindset. And these are different neural tools. There's a Facebook community you can be part of. Every Monday morning, she will do coaching, live coaching. You can get on, you can listen. And if you raise your hand, and I tell you, raise your hand, be the first one to speak up. Be coached by Deb. There are some people on here that have been coached by Deb, and they're going to give you their testimonial and how Deb has helped them. Some in this last year that they have been on the membership with her, and some that are just new, that are just learning to meet with her. So I want to turn it over to, let's start with Tanya. Tanya, I can't find you, but you're out there. So Tanya, recently you had a coaching session with Deb. So share us your experience.
Yeah, so it all started with Performance Club. We made Performance Club, and Deb Erickson was the special speaker. And at the end, she just opened it up for coaching. Kyle raised his hand and threw us into the den. And it was really fun, the session that we had. From there, she followed up with me. Now, I want you guys to know too, I have invested, I was the girl. There's so much that is thrown at us in the world of network marketing. Like, we are a prime target for programs, right? Programs to help you increase the sales of your business, blah, blah, blah. But if you keep investing in so many and you don't stay focused on one or a couple that are truly feeding you, you're just going to keep doing that thing Fraser Brooks does, and you're going to be walking in circles and not moving forward. So you have to find the thing that works best for you. And I had invested in a program that I plug into every day that I love, and I have some team members in it. But I would have been an idiot had I not reached back out to Deb, because I got into some of her clubhouse rooms. She'd bring me up on stage, and she made me feel really good, but also was very encouraging to me, and then reached out to me again. And we had a great conversation. And I thought, I looked at her website, and the neuro tools that she has on there, you guys, if you are stuck or you're trying to do the business on your own, it's only going to get you so far. You can't do this on your own. And if you don't have belief, you are not going to do what it takes to move your business forward. Belief is essential. And what I really love about what Deb Erickson is offering is the price. She's offering a price that everyone can find a way to get, right? Like, if it means you don't eat out as much, or $34.50 a month to have access to all of these tools that have been feeding like Maria and Carrie and Marisa, like feeding them in a way that they just love. And I was listening to some of her newer tools today, and they're hard for me at first because I'm the chick that can't turn off her brain, and I can't meditate in the first place. But I know the power. There is power behind us hearing these positive things in our head over and over and over again. And for this price, and the fact that you're coming in right when she's launching the program to sell and recruit, is huge for you. Like, and the fact that we're all doing it together, I think, is a really beautiful thing as well. And again, it's not going to be for everybody possibly, but you lose nothing by looking at this. And I'll put in the chat, because I know Maria too, she has a link for like a free neuro tool, the Rise and Thrive, that people can listen to.
Anybody can go to ICANN Institute and /free. And there's a couple of free tools on there. Rise and Thrive is on there, so you can go listen and see what that's all about. I think I Am a Warrior is on there. Those are free, so you can just get a feel for what. And even if you listen to that Rise and Thrive 4 times a day, just listen and see what starts to come out, right? See what you start to feel. Yes, that's in there. The code, if you do want to get the gold membership, before I forget, it's Maria 50, MARIA 50. Somebody put it in the chat. So if you go to ICANN Institute, you click on membership and you find gold, it'll describe everything that's on there again. And even if you only want to do this, I Can Sell and Recruit for 3 months, that's great. But the fact that she's offering this for a lifetime is pretty amazing, that when the price goes back up for everybody else, it will not go for us. Everyone else is going to pay $69. Pro 10 Silk Molder found Deb Erickson on Clubhouse. He contacted me because he knew that I had been working with her, asked me about it. He's in 100%. His team is all in. They're all going to be doing this. They're all going to be joining. And I'm envisioning, and I'm telling other leaders in LifeVantage, I'm envisioning that this will help get LifeVantage into momentum. This will help us get the right mindset we need, because June is going to be big. So I can't tell you what's coming in June, but there's a couple of huge things coming in June. And I'm telling you, with this I Can Sell and Recruit and the right mindset, June is going to be off the charts, right? June is going to be, they just told us today, I can't say it. It's like right here. I want to tell you what's coming, but it's going to be so much fun, so exciting. And I think you guys are going to love it.
And you want the right mindset, like to prep your mind too for coming out of Elite Academy. Because we always say you got to have 3 things: belief in the products, belief in the biz, and belief that you can do this. So and so many are lacking in that piece. So if you work on getting your mindset right, and then coming out of July Elite Academy as well, to be like ready to really take your business. Not that we want you waiting till then, but you know what I mean.
Tanya, did you want to say anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, thank you.
And Tanya, I am thrilled that you love Deb, because she is perfect for you. And I mean that in a great way. I love Deb. Like we say, Deb in your head, right? I can tell you guys, I love her neuro tools. I'm in the car all the time, I feel like. And I mean, I'm usually making calls or, on the phone constantly. But if I am not on the phone, literally, I'm listening to a neuro tool or, just around the house or whatever. And they're amazing. And I'm like, Tanya, I can't, or I'm not the best. I haven't been the best in the past at meditating. So my mind might not even be focused on that, but it's still sinking in, you guys. It's amazing. It's brilliant. So, and that price is crazy.
And honestly, I never promote specific people. I really don't. She's the first person that I have promoted. Like if there's a freebie that Fraser Brooks has or Eric Worre, yeah, I'll promote the freebies. And if, his women's event was great, but I've never promoted someone like Deb Erickson, because I myself have had breakthroughs through this. I have uncovered what my block is to Pro 10, and that block is gone, let me tell you. So I'm super excited. I saw Marisa hit in that year that just this change in her owning leadership, owning and becoming a leader. But I want to turn it over to Lisa Weiland right now, because she wants to share her experience that she had with Deb.
Thank you so much, Maria. When Maria introduced about a year ago that she was going to do this Deb Erickson, I absolutely love learning. And I'm coming from the medical world, so I'm trying to make that shift from medical to network marketing. And one thing Deb said is that oftentimes women need to be 100% certain before they act. And that is so me in so many different things. And the other thing that really resonated with me was that the brain is hardwired to keep you safe. And so what that means, it's hardwired to keep you safe and secure. And guess what? Stay put. So what does that do to all our dreams, our goals, right? We have these big goals. When we want to get out of our comfort zone, what is our brain going to do? It wants to keep us, hold us back. That is why mindset in our business is so essential. And oftentimes what happens with the brain, there's 3 responses that happens. And this is on a neurological level, is that it goes into fight, flight, or freeze. For most women, we're not fighters, right? We don't lean into that, just do it and get more action done, we tend to lean more into the freeze or the flight. So again, that mindset is crucial for us to silence those fear centers, and so that we can move into action. And what's important is that we're really uncovering our core beliefs about ourselves, what we learned as children, maybe what we've heard, even what our adolescent mind misinterpreted that we claimed as our own, and that we're repeating these messages, and that these core beliefs then become thoughts becomes feelings, and then the feelings, things that we think and feel, turn into action, or more often inaction. And then what happens to our business, right? It just kind of gets that stalled, stuck feeling. And what I really noticed in my business, I almost have like I had a start-stop business. And another image I like is like that bungee cord, like I'd be going and then I'd get sprung back. I would go and then get sprung back. And that's why mindset is so crucial. And Deb talks about the ABCs of mindset. First is we have to have that awareness, just what's happening, so that we know our core beliefs, that we are aware of our thoughts and feelings. And then we need to have our belief. So we have to have belief busting or belief building of those past core beliefs. And then we come to the C, our choice point. And this is crucial, is like once we found out, where are we going to move forward from here? Are we going to stay in those past patterns? Or are we going to move forward? And that's when those neuro tools are so crucial. So what has it done to my business? Well, last summer, I ranked advanced. I've been hitting Performance Club. I'm increasing my presence on social media. That is really hard for me to stay consistently on Face Club. I'm starting Clubhouse rooms. The other thing that Maria said is that she lived by her schedule. Maria, I heard you say that in one of our things. And so now I'm starting to do block scheduling. So listen to what your leaders are saying. I picked that up from one of our leaders, and you guys, that's what's going to be important. But again, I'm going to need those neuro tools to keep that as part of my schedule. And then I'm reaching out to my team. Maria, I don't even know if you know this. So I reached out to a couple of my team members. This was before I even heard about Maria's special. And I'm just saying, you guys, we've got to get you into Deb Erickson, kind of what Maria is doing here. We were talking about gold membership. And then the next day, we get this announcement from Marisa that Maria has just offered gold membership. So it was a no-brainer. And so we are going to have an accountability group on my team. And then I think most importantly, another important thing is what these neuro tools do for your family. It has carried over with how I deal with my husband, with my children in such a positive way. So I feel like I'm on Clubhouse. This is Lisa and I'm complete. Okay, and that's a lot.
And I'm complete, Lisa. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. That was amazing. Yes, she does have a couple of neuro tools for kids. That's pretty awesome. We only have a minute left. And Dorothy, wait, Carrie, hold your thought. Dorothy Strenstrud. Are you out there, Dorothy? I probably said it wrong. I know.
It's good old Norwegian Stensrud.
Stensrud. There you go. Dorothy, tell us quickly, because 6 o'clock, I know some people have to hop off because they got guests going on the
I started this when you started it for us. One of the things, I'll just kind of zone in on one thing, and that is that almost all of our subconscious thinking comes and is developed from 0 to 7 years of age. And what happened way back when can literally dictate how you live your life. And it wasn't until I was in Deb Erickson that I really felt the power of that. And it was one neuro tool, and it's called Girl in the Front Seat. And I listened to that, and I realized that what I had gone through as a child in school, the bullying, the daily bullying, you can play with us today, but you can't play with us tomorrow, and you can play with us the next day, but you can't play with us, I mean, it was torture. And you know what? I realized that has dictated my trust, my level of trust with women my whole life. I excelled great in the financial world because I dealt mostly with men, and I was fine. But tell me how easy it would be to get into network marketing and not trust women.
That's a big block because
And
it's
so-
mostly women.
I know. But I mean, it completely changed my mindset. And then along with all of the other neural tools, and it just opened up how I think and how I deal with not only this business, but my life. It's been phenomenal.
Yeah, I see even a change in you from a year ago. I mean, you to me look like a confident woman right now. From where you started a year ago. I remember, right? And you've done, and your business has grown. You've hit the performance club. So
Yeah,
done so
a
well.
lot.
Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing. Carrie, you got something you want to share really quick?
Yeah, just really quick for those that aren't familiar with Deb, when we first met her, I thought it was really fascinating that she's been in network marketing and she's gone to the top of a company, but she went there alone, and she realized, a huge, I think like 80+% of people in network marketing are women, but yet it tends to be more women that struggle with some of these, subconscious beliefs like programming, right? And so that was then when she stepped back and then created all these neuro tools in this system. And I mean, tons and tons of, years work put into that, and created these neuro tools, and then joined another company, and this time using those neuro tools took I think it was 10 different women, different legs to the top by using this system, because if we don't change that programming in our head, and we need help with that. I'm the girl who's all in for assistance we can get from anywhere we can, right? But so to understand that, because she's like, what is the missing component? And yet as women, we have so many different qualities that typically, can make us great at this profession. But yet if we have these limiting beliefs in our heads and these different blocks, if we can overcome those by adding this component in, then all of the many qualities we have can really help you soar. So that's just kind of a little background on that piece. And so to me, I just think that's fascinating. And like Maria and I have said from the beginning, we sought out all these different resources, all kinds of different resources. Like when we started this business, and the visualizing and the tapping and the this and the that and different things. But I love how this combines it all in one easy place. And even in the free module, you guys, I mean, first of all, the value in the half price is unbelievable, but if nothing else, take advantage of the free piece too. There's incredible content in there, even, to help a brand new distributor learn about network marketing, and the modules are phenomenal for that piece as well. So just, check it out. And if you're struggling with some of those blocks and this is resonating at all, whether you're looking at the free thing, use those tools and get a taste of it, and then jump in for the half price. We've been paying full price minus 10%, right? And thought that was phenomenal. So anyway, super excited. And I just wanted to say again, we had some people join the call late. I want to make sure everybody knows about Salt Lake City, October 7th through 9th. In-person global convention for everyone that can be there, just because we had people jumping on, and we want to make sure register, spots are limited. You want to be there. Okay, back to you, Miss Maria, Mama Maria.
That's it. That's a wrap. Thank you so much, everyone. Love you all so much, and can't wait to hug you now in Utah in October. Yes, I love you all.
Okay, love you guys. Bye.